The global entertainment world has once again been shaken by a major announcement that immediately captured the attention of millions of fans across every corner of the earth. Lisa, a name no longer foreign to lovers of South Korean music and global music enthusiasts alike, has been officially confirmed as one of the headline performers at the opening ceremony of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The woman born in Buram, Thailand, whose full name is Lalisa Manobal, will become the star illuminating the grand stage of the opening of the world's biggest football tournament, a moment predicted to become one of the most historic performances of her long career. The official announcement was made by FIFA through their official social media channels in early May 2026, and within minutes, Lisa's name became the #1 trending topic on almost every social media platform in the world, from X and Instagram to TikTok. Hashtags such as #LisaWorldCup2026 and #LisaFIFA exploded with millions of tweets and posts from fans who could not contain their excitement. It is not an exaggeration to say that this announcement stands as one of the most impactful moments in the history of the intersection between Asian pop music and the world's most popular sport. The 2026 World Cup is itself a particularly special edition, as for the first time in history, the tournament is being co-hosted by 3 nations simultaneously: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. With a new format now featuring 48 participating teams, the 2026 World Cup is set to be the largest in history in terms of both participants and match venues. The opening ceremony is scheduled to be held at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, a colossal stadium capable of accommodating more than 82,500 spectators. It is here that Lisa will stand before the world, delivering a performance that has been in preparation for many months. For Lisa, this is no ordinary opportunity. This is the culmination of a long journey of a young woman who left Thailand for South Korea at a very young age, auditioned under the rigorous system of YG Entertainment, and spent years enduring an incredibly demanding training period before finally debuting with Blackpink in 2016. From a determined trainee to becoming the only K-pop artist to perform on the FIFA World Cup stage, Lisa's journey is living proof that hard work and a talent honed with sincerity never betray those who pursue them. Sources from within the organizing team have noted that the selection of Lisa as the headline performer was not a decision made lightly. FIFA reportedly went through a lengthy selection process involving numerous considerations, from the artist's global popularity reach and stage capabilities to demographic appeal and cultural relevance amid the growing influence of Asian culture on the world stage of entertainment. Lisa met every one of those criteria with remarkable conviction. Her popularity, which spans evenly across multiple continents including Asia, Europe, the Americas, and Africa, made her the most logical and most exciting choice for a global audience. Lisa's solo career has already proven her to be a formidable force in her own right, separate from Blackpink. Her solo single Lalisa, released in 2021, broke numerous world records, including becoming the most viewed music video by a solo K-pop artist in the first 24 hours. She went on to extend her reach in the international entertainment world through various cross-genre and cross-continental collaborations, demonstrating her ability to adapt and remain relevant amid a constantly shifting music industry. Lisa's performances on major world stages have always left a lasting impression, and FIFA clearly recognized this. In an official statement released through her management agency, Lisa expressed immense gratitude and joy over this historic opportunity. She described performing at the World Cup opening as something she had never imagined would become reality, yet she had always believed that even the grandest of dreams could come true if pursued with a whole heart. Lisa also conveyed that this performance does not belong to her alone, but is also a dedication to all of her devoted fans, known as Blinks, who have never stopped giving her unwavering support and unconditional love. The news also drew an extraordinary response from the international community. Major global media outlets including Billboard, Rolling Stone, CNN, and BBC immediately covered the announcement, with extensive coverage. Billboard even wrote that Lisa's presence on the World Cup stage is proof that the boundary between Asian pop music and Western entertainment has now truly collapsed. These articles highlighted how the Hallyu Wave, or Korean Wave, which began years ago, has now reached its peak with a K-pop artist appearing at one of the most prestigious and most-watched sporting events on the planet. The design of Lisa's performance at the 2026 World Cup is reported to be a massive and ambitious production. A world-class creative team has been at work well in advance, involving renowned choreographers, top-tier costume designers, and a technical stage crew experienced in handling international-scale events. The performance is planned to blend elements of electronic music, hip-hop, and pop with a strong Asian cultural touch, a combination hoped to resonate with audiences from all cultural backgrounds. Cutting-edge stage technologies such as holographic projections, drone shows, and spectacular visual effects are also said to be part of the spectacle. A number of figures in the entertainment industry have noted that the selection of Lisa reflects a major shift in the way FIFA approaches the World Cup opening ceremony. Where in the past the opening stage was always dominated by artists from Western musical traditions, FIFA is now consciously opening itself up to embrace a genuine cultural diversity. This decision is seen as highly appropriate given the enormous fan base for football spread across Asia, where millions of people not only love the sport but are also devoted fans of Lisa and Blackpink. In other words, Lisa's presence on the World Cup stage is the perfect bridge connecting two worlds that once appeared entirely separate. In South Korea, the news was met with extraordinary national pride. Although Lisa is a Thai national, she was raised and shaped by the Korean entertainment industry, and a large portion of Korean society views her achievements as a shared success. South Korean media outlets raced to cover the story with lengthy features and special broadcast segments. YG Entertainment, the agency that manages Blackpink, could not conceal its pride and formally congratulated Lisa through an official statement distributed across various media platforms. In Thailand, Lisa's homeland, the public reaction was even more thunderous. The Thai government, through various spokespersons, described Lisa as an extraordinary source of national pride. Numerous public figures, politicians, and cultural figures in Thailand offered their congratulations. Thai citizens across cities expressed profound pride, and many took the announcement as a moment for reflection on how a young girl from the small city of Buram could reach the world's greatest stage armed with nothing more than talent, hard work, and an undying sense of purpose. Lisa's fans from around the world immediately sprang into action, organizing themselves with impressive speed. Fan communities in various countries began planning trips to the United States to witness this historic moment firsthand. Internet fan forums were flooded with discussions about how to obtain tickets, arrange travel, and secure accommodation. The collective enthusiasm of the Blinks demonstrated just how profound Lisa's influence is over her fan community, an influence that transcends all boundaries of geography and language. In a brief interview conducted a few days after the official announcement, Lisa emphasized that she wants her performance at the World Cup to serve as an inspiration to many people, particularly to young individuals who are in the midst of chasing their dreams. She wants to prove that no dream is too large and no background too humble to prevent someone from achieving extraordinary things in life. The messages Lisa conveyed in that interview immediately went viral and were shared by millions across various platforms, reinforcing her image not only as a world-class entertainer but also as a widely respected inspirational figure. Lisa's presence on the opening stage of the 2026 World Cup has also opened a broader conversation about the position of Asian pop culture within the context of global entertainment. Industry observers have noted that this is not merely an individual achievement, but a significant marker of the times. If BTS once performed at the United Nations and the Grammys, and Blackpink once headlined the world's greatest music festivals, then Lisa's performance at the World Cup represents a new layer in the grand narrative of how Asian music is reshaping the face of global entertainment, a change that can no longer be dismissed as a passing trend, but has instead become a permanent part of the world's cultural landscape. As preparations continue and the opening date draws ever closer, anticipation for Lisa's performance at MetLife Stadium keeps growing into something almost unstoppable. The world is preparing to watch a young woman from Thailand, who grew up alongside her greatest dreams, stand before billions of watching eyes, illuminate the most magnificent stage ever assembled, and prove once again that music is a universal language capable of transcending every boundary humanity has ever drawn. Lisa will not merely be performing. She will be writing her name into history.